引っ越し1ヶ月。
テンション上がっていこうぜ。Like 3 days.
No! 同性についてご両親は何か言っていましたか？私の母は同性なかなか賛成してくれません。
Really?
Yeah.
なんで賛成してくれないんですかね？
I think like there's a stereotypical way of thinking in Japan, like you should not move in before you get married or something like that.
Both of my parents were happy that we were moving in together. Period. That's it. There was nothing more, nothing less. It was just like, good for you. So that's it. But you are.
They were a little worried because the fact that you were like way younger than I am, you know, you are 22 and I'm 27, they don't really worry about me, but they worry about the fact that like, is it possible for us to like support each other? Like my mom knew that this is the best move for our future. So they were excited about it and I was excited about it and but at the same time nervous. But that's like a normal feelings. 宗教の違いで何か困ったことなどありましたか？ We didn't.
No, because I kind of follow, like, I don't know, I kind of follow the same thing she does.
So I have a more Buddhist mindset than you did.
I was raised in a Christian family, and unfortunately, I was just not able to hold those same conceptual beliefs. It's not anyone else's fault. It's not my fault. It's just I couldn't
do it.
I couldn't really connect. It just didn't really work for me. It's not the right path that I needed to travel on. So I didn't travel on that path. And when I met her, I was just mushukyo. I didn't really.
そうだね、無宗教だったね。
I wasn't, but I wasn't like putting myself in like any sort of box or label. You know, I wasn't walking around everywhere like I'm an atheist. You know, because like I don't really care about all those words. Because as the famous philosopher once said, you know, when you label me, you negate me. So you're not even giving me a chance to be who I am because you're already attaching a label to me.
Right.
And you're assuming that you know everything about me just through that label, which is not the way that we're supposed to interact with other human beings. For the most part, there was no issues with her and I in terms of religious views because I didn't really have any.
そうだね。
I studied Buddhism in college for a little bit, and I thought it was really cool. I thought it was really neat philosophy, you know. And right now, that's just kind of like the path that I'm on. I might kind of swerve away from that path in the future,
but
you know, and I might not ever really need Buddhism ever again, but right now that's just kind of the path I'm on. So, sorry for dragging that on, but...
ジェイコブさんと2人で住むようになって前と変わったことはありますか？ Yeah.
You've gotten more...
Affectionate?
No, not necessarily affectionate. I mean, you're the same as you always have been. But you've gotten more at peace with yourself, I feel like. Maybe a little bit more calm.
I think if you have ever lived with somebody that are not family, then they do understand you have to, you know, think about other people while you're living life. But like living here is I do not have to think of other people besides Jacob. And I feel more closer to him after moving in together. And I didn't expect that at all. I was really worried. ズバリ長続きの秘訣は何ですか？ But we were not that long, right? Like it was only a year and 8 months, 9 months or something like that. I think it's like girl constantly
You haven't really even said a sentence. Maybe it was a bad idea to do this at night.
So now my brain shuts down at night, so
it's okay. What she's trying to say is that you do not have to necessarily be so attached to your significant other while you continue your relationship. Because the moment you become attached to anything really, but especially someone like your significant other, then you start to become owned by them. That you become sort of like their property.
Right.
You know, and you don't want that to happen. So what she's trying to say is that you sort of have this non-attachment while still maintaining a very healthy and loving relationship.
Right.
What I would say is one of the greatest liberties that you can give to another person, doesn't even have to be your significant other, but is to just let them be themselves. You know, just stop trying to make them believe everything that you do. And feel the way that you feel about every situation, you know, because they're not going to. No one is ever going to be you, and you are never going to be anyone else. It's weird to even answer that question because I don't even believe that there's like a real method of keeping a long relationship. It's just like, that's up to you. Like if you love each other enough to where you make things work, then it will work, period. It's not formulaic. It's just, you just
have to figure it out.
Yeah.
On your own. This is interesting. Azusa-san. I want to know I want to know what does Jacob-san think about Narumi-san's activity as a YouTuber.
Oh, yeah. That's interesting. I don't see her as anyone else but my girlfriend, you know. I've never really seen her as like a famous person, even whenever I met her, because I don't care about those boundaries. Sometimes I wish she would just stop, and I don't know, like not for our sake necessarily. Like I've had moments where like it's affected me personally. You know, like, I don't know if I want to go into that, but I've had like mean comments from people. Directly, yeah, calling me like Osana Sugiru or whatever.
It was really like attacking you.
Yeah, that's actually one of the reasons why I quit Instagram. There were moments where I think that she can certainly maybe explore other areas, but there are also moments where I think that it's, you know, really fun for us. I don't know. I don't really think that much about it. To be honest with you, I don't think about it that much.
But like every time you think like you wish I'll stop, is when I'm affected by those like mean comments, right?
Yeah, when you get emotionally affected by
a comment.
The comments that are on there is whenever I kind of feel like, you know, why not just do something else or something like that?
It's really seems easy as a thing nowadays, but it just really emotionally drains you sometimes. It feels like publicly people are stabbing on my body with their sharpest knife, putting myself out in online.
日本に一緒に住む予定はないのですか？あります。沖縄に引っ越すつもりですね。Do you find it hard having opposite gender friends? Does he have any?
Is it hard? I don't have opposite gender friends.
We've never really had that though. I don't know if that's even applicable to us. We kind of share the same view towards stuff like that. I have friends that are female, but like I don't really like go out and hang out with those people. The only people that I actually go out places with are like my guy friends, and that's not really even that often because I don't have as much time.
Right.
But we kind of both share the same view about like opposite gender friendships, which is like, you know, at some point, you know, you gotta think like, okay, you know, like what's really going on here. You know what I mean? Some people don't feel that way, and that's fine. But at the end of the day, like, I don't know, men are kind of stupid and have a lot of ulterior motives.
They think.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're very respectful for each other, so we don't really do that.
Yeah.
But 終わります。今日はここまでです。 長くなりました。ごめんなさい。
Thank you for your questions.
Thank you so much for your question. We'll do this.
It was fun.
Yeah, more often. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Please follow me on all the social media. But I will see you next week. Bye bye.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah, I can't tell her how I feel because she has someone who makes her happy. I'ma go.